You have heard the song before, have you not? But where? And how does it make you feel? Is it comfort? Is it dread? Paranoia? Fear? Sadness? Misery? Or does it almost sound cozy, like a house on the hills? Or does it make you question your own emotions? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie here. Today I will be talking about one of the most cleverly made games of our age. No, I am not a human, which is a first-person psychological horror game that is developed by the Russian studio Kryoskas and published by Critical Reflex. The game had a demo on June 9th, 2025 and was fully released on September 15th, 2025. You play as an incredibly depressed, closed-off, introverted man. Is that the sun released a massive, unpredictable solar flare that make it impossible to live during the day, unless you stay inside. And a weird disease broke out which seems unexplainable, but no one knows its source or how it spread, or how it's even made. As far as you know, the disease is caused by people who came from underground. Who are those people? What is this disease? All of which will be explained very soon. On the first night, your neighbor comes over and tells you that it's not a good idea to stay alone, and that you should let others inside your house to keep you company or to help you out and help you survive, and to also help you scare off any unwanted visitors, which is the name of those who are infected. The gameplay loop is very simple, yet overly complex at the same time. During the night, people come knocking on your door, seeking shelter from the killing sunlight that would melt them alive. During that phase, you are supposed to let people in or send them off to their death. You either trust them based on how few choices of dialogue that you have, or you tell them to promptly leave. Is that fucking Hank Schreed? And during the day, you stay inside, and you check your television for any news, while the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA for short, is intervening. They are doing their best to salvage the situation. They are helping civilians identify visitors by looking at certain clues. Their teeth, their fingernails, their eyes, the aura and their pictures, and their ears, which is questionable, which will give us the main premise of the day gameplay elements. You can talk to the people that you let inside your house, ask who they are and where they come from, and know their stories, which is also wonderfully implemented because a lot of the characters are indirectly connected in multiple ways. There's also an option to check for clues of being a visitor. This, however, drains your energy. The energy mechanic is simple. You have energy bars. Each bar gets depleted when you investigate for one clue, and one clue costs energy bar. You can alter your energy bar by using items. Things like drinking coffee, drinking an energy drink, or a beer if you don't want to continue on with your day. Sometimes smoking a cigarette can have an effect on you.
500 cigarettes.
But these items in that game have drawbacks. As much as they give you their buffs, they also have their debuffs. So you should be careful on which items to consume. But at the same time, keep in mind that these items also alter your appearance physically. For example, items that include caffeine may make your pupils move a little bit too fast, or maybe make your eyes red, maybe something will make your fingernails dirty. Who knows? The only way to find out is to experiment and to play the game. But that is merely just the gameplay of No, I Am Not a Human. The gameplay loop is simple, and it's easy to explain. The only thing that's complex about it is the clues part, because clues can be very different, and the only true way to fully know who's a human and who's a visitor is to play the game multiple times, because some of these signs that identify a visitor can appear on any normal human being. So it does have a lot of replayability, and a lot of the clues are different on each playthrough, and keep in mind some characters might be human this playthrough, but a visitor on the next, with some exceptions of characters that are always visitors and always humans. But the gameplay of No, I'm Not a Human isn't what made the game so popular. The thing that made the game popular is the lore. What is the story? What is going on and what is happening? Our story begins when you notice that something has happened to the sun. People don't know what or where or how, but a massive surge of energy has suddenly occurred. Now you see, scientists did predict that this would happen, but to them it was just another solar flare, and the consequences were too catastrophic for anyone to predict or even imagine. Daytime has become an absolute death sentence. Temperature during the day are so extreme that people have described seeing melted corpses. The government have declared martial law and emergency measures. People assumed this was the fall of humanity because society began to collapse. Millions of people began disappearing, and suddenly people began appearing from underground, with news giving you vital survival information about the outside world and how to deal with those people that are coming from under the ground. Those creatures were named the Visitors. They look exactly like humans. Their deformities and abnormalities are almost non-detectable to the normal human eyes. These abnormalities can include unnaturally white teeth, bloodshot eyes, unusual pupil behavior, and other unusual things may appear when you take a photo of them. The issue with these signs is that they can appear on multiple normal people, and there is no true way of differentiating between the actual visitor and a very unlucky human that has those signs. So in reality, you have no idea who to trust. Everyone can be a visitor and everyone can be a human. But there is an exception to this rule. Sometimes you might spot them. You'll see visitors with abnormal bodies. These visitors can easily be spotted. But if you see one, it might already be too late for you. They are freakishly fast and freakishly strong. They are almost unstoppable. They are smart and cunning. These visitors were in fact originally human.
Whatever exists, he said.
They can be scared, confused, and even hold memories from their past human lives. Some of them are not even aware of their own nature. But their nature precedes them and takes control of them. The only clue that you get that explains anything in this game is a single character that you might or might not even meet during your playthrough. The name of that one character that changes everything is the conspiracy theorist. He is the one who confirms to you that these visitors are controlled by a parasite. These parasites were manifested because of a biological agent. But did the government create it? Has the sun contributed to it? Or did the sun just merely activate it? Or was it always there and it went out of control because of the solar disaster? And the government perhaps just blamed it on the solar disaster? These questions remain unknown, But the things that the theorist stated earlier, some of them are true. Because on one of the characters that you meet, you might see parasites around some of their ears, making you wonder, is everything this theorist says true? Just because he gives you that one backed up piece of information? Other things this conspiracy theorist have stated, but he doesn't have any evidence to back them up, is that the fact that the biological agent was in fact created by the government to reduce and control the human population. Which means that the entire apocalypse is nothing more than an accident, a toast-up. And he states that when he found those things out and found the information that backs up his theories, he lost his job. But that only brings up more questions. Is anything he is saying even remotely true? If someone had that amount of information, with or without evidence against the government about a conspiracy that big, would they simply be fired? Or would they disappear under mysterious circumstances? Because we are talking about a man that didn't work for a company that makes soap. He was in fact working for FEMA. It is confirmed that FEMA is just another government organization. I am saying this because it was speculated that they are visitors pretending to be humans throughout the events of the game. FEMA is incredibly suspicious due to their morally dubious actions. Their job in this world is to identify the visitors, and they do this by testing subjects. They go house to house to collect people, to run tests on them. But the main issue is that these people never come back, and they claim that it's for quarantine and research purposes in their facilities. But so far, I've only explained the story and the world around you. But who are you in all of this? What is it that you do? My friend, you are simply another survivor. But you are not just your average run-of-the-mill John. You are a person. You have your own past and your own story. And your own story is also full of mystery. Your past contained a lot of abuse. Specifically your father. Someone that the unnamed protagonist resents. And has caused him to be an extreme introvert. Someone who feels like they have lost everything. Someone who is a castaway, a shut-in, and at some point even death takes interest in you. But I will not spoil everything for you. Some things you gotta learn yourself, my friend. The choices you make are yours, and every choice will affect your ending. Ending, you may ask? Yeah, ending. This game has a lot of them. One detail that I have mentioned in gameplay that I have not mentioned here is that every single character you meet has their own story, lore, and background, which adds a lot to the game world. Some of them are even linked, directly and indirectly. So good luck figuring everything out, my friend. You will need it. No, I'm Not a Human isn't just a video game. It is simply pure genius that has been put in the hands of people as a video game. The game is not just a psychological horror game. It dives deep and explores concepts like death, isolation, trust issues, human nature, and paranoia. It weaponizes the world around you and its visuals and makes you doubt everything around you. It dwells deep into your own mind, making you question what's real and what isn't, what can be trusted and what can't. And not only does it use the visuals, but it also uses its beautifully crafted soundtrack to play these emotions. Please, have a listen. To me, No, I'm Not a Human isn't just a video game. It is a human experience. And I highly recommend that you play it. It isn't exactly long, and it is something every single horror fan needs to experience at least once. You'll find that the game nailed the atmosphere perfectly, and it nails that psychological element perfectly. And that it is very cleverly made. Anyways, you've already had your edit. So this is the end of this video. If you like my type of content, make sure to leave a like and a comment for the algorithm so other people can see it too. This has been Eddie the Dragon. More videos are on their way, so stay tuned, and I hope you have a good day.